I said, do you know where the temple is? And he said, yeah. And he took me to the temple. But in those days, you could be chanting 16 rounds and following what principles. You're not going to get any initiation, or they're not going to consider you a Hare Krishna if you don't move into the temple, shave your head, leave your job, and leave your parents and all that stuff. So it was in 1970. And I don't know, here, I think people would be glad if the children leave their home. But my parents cried for 6 months after I left. And it was very difficult for me to go back and visit them because they were always crying. And anyway, I moved in 1970, end of 1978. So in 1979, the temple president was named Taksha Das. He said, well, all right, you guys, you're going to get initiation. But when you live in a place like where I came from, in those days, we would call that like behind God's back. So if you're living behind God's back, we never heard his name, or we never saw him or picture of him or anything. But when it was time for initiation, I think the president said, so there are 11 initiating gurus in this movement. And you all, I think you also take initiation from Satsuri Das Goswami because he is the most honest one. You go with that. So the first time Guru Maharaj tried to come into the country, the immigration stopped him. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You didn't have what they call a preacher's permit, whatever that was. I don't know. So he had to go back. So we didn't get to see him still. But when it was because there were 4 or 5 of us, for initiation, Guru Maharaj didn't come, but the president came out the next day and said, so your name is Baladeva Das, your name is Guru Maharaj sent it on the phone, and that's how we got initiated. So we didn't receive beats from him like you all, and heard our name there from his mouth and tell us what it meant and all that stuff. So that's how we got initiation, how I got initiation. And it was maybe a year after Guru Maharaj came for the first time to Trinidad. And since that, our temple president was really a personality. There was a lot of competing with what we call the Sankirtan, zonal Sankirtan, who would do the most books. And we were considered a small temple. Philadelphia, I can remember distinctly, Philadelphia is a large temple because it probably has 60, 70 brahmacharis. And so who would give the most money to the zone at the end of the year, especially after the Christmas marathon? So all we knew after that initiation was to be an American. And our temple president, he got Guru Maharaj to say, if you want to please me, you have to please the authority, meaning him. So whatever he said, that's what we were doing. And we survived, I survived. I'm still surviving by Guru Maharaj's grace. Thank you so much.